Hi and welcome to the daily reading for June 21st. And we're into summer officially. So today's reading is coming from Jesus Calling, Enjoying Peace in His Presence, and the book is by Sarah Young. So it's the same book we're using every day this year for my 5 minutes of me, my spiritual exploration. So June 21st. Wait patiently with me while I bless you. Don't rush into my presence with time consciousness gnawing at your mind. I dwell in timelessness. I am, I was, I will always be. For you, time is a protection. You're a frail creature who can handle only 24-hour segments of life. Time can also be a tyrant, ticking away relentlessly in your mind. Learn to master time, or it will be your master. Though you are a time-based creature, seek to meet me in timelessness. As you focus on my presence, the demands of time and tasks will diminish. I will bless you and keep you, making my face shine upon you graciously, giving you peace. And this ties in with Micah 7 verse 7, Revelations 1 verse 8, and Numbers 6 verses 24 to 26. Time, the pressures of time. There's a great batch flower remedy called Impatiens, which is in Batch Rescue Remedy. And it's very, very helpful if you are someone who is, one, impatient, so you're always snapping at people because they're not fast enough, or you're feeling the pressures of time. You hear the clock ticking, you're constantly looking at the clock, and you feel the pressures of time. So Impatiens just helps to balance out that pressure so that you're not feeling it, you're not hearing the clock ticking, you know that you can just do one thing at a time, and you have much more patience with people who are slower than you. You have an understanding of it doesn't have to be in a rush. And it's a remedy that I've used a lot in the past for patience, with both my children and other drivers on the road. And not so much in my work. It's interesting how we can have kind of imbalances at home that we don't have at work. So impatience isn't something I've ever suffered from in nursing. Not really. I mean, occasionally the pressures of time, when you have to get everything done, but not really. But in my personal life, yes, it always seemed like I was against the clock. And when I discovered Impatiens and Rescue Remedy, it really helped me. So that was just a little tip that went with this reading today. Batch Flower Remedies, Rescue Remedy, which contains Impatiens, or the single remedy Impatiens, incredibly helpful if you're someone who suffers from the pressures of time. Because what we want is to face Jesus in timelessness, not to rush our schedule with him, not to look at the clock and say, right, I've only got 10 minutes, I'm going to sit here for 10 minutes and then that's it done. That's not the way to spend your time with Jesus. It's to spend it in timelessness. It's to spend it in continuity. So let him bless you and keep you and have his face shine upon you. That's something that we sing as Christians when a baby's christened, baptized. We all sing, may the Lord bless you and keep you. May he make his face to shine upon you and bring and it's not peace, but anyway, I've lost the thread. But anyway, we sing a little song to the baby and his parents when the baby's baptized. So that just came into my mind just now. So the Lord bless you and keep you. And isn't that a lovely thing to think? But isn't it strange? Or strange isn't the word, but anyway, the 24-hour period, that's all that humans can cope with. They're not just going to give us infinity, because our brain would just explode like with all that time. So it's been broken up into these 24-hour periods where, we have the sun, we have the moon, so light and dark. And I think that's probably deliberate so that we experience the light and the dark, because we have to have both in our lives, within us, the lightness and the darkness. And we can work on that light focusing on the light more than the darkness to bring us joy, to bring us peace. And I think that's spending time with Jesus in our Christ-light, in our heart, in our love, is where we will find that peace. So that was a bit of a waffle this morning, but never mind. Namaste, love to you all. Bye now. Bye.